kind of realize that there are kind of like sorting trashes and see like what is compostable, what is recyclable.
What do you expect us to find like in the trash?
Plates and I don't know, like there are a bunch of weird stuff that goes in the trash.
I see a lot of napkins. Yeah, a lot of napkins. I know that there was like a fork at one point, and there's like a couple of to-go boxes.
On our way to the waste audit. So we just got trash from 64th, and now we are going to suit up in our hazmat suits, and we're going to sort it out into the food waste, the recyclables, and the trash, and we're going to weigh everything and see what the percent breakdowns are. So we've had them collect the trash and pull all the trash from 11 in the morning, and then they're going to end at 1. From that time, we're going to figure out how many students went to the dining hall so that we can figure out the approximate waste per student and figure out how to better educate for better waste diversion.
Cute.
So now we're gonna sort all the trash into food waste, recycling, and trash. And some of the recycling might be too soiled to be recycled now, but we're still gonna collect that because if you sort it correctly in the first place, then it can still be recycled. What are your reactions so far, Ariel?
So far, there's still quite a bit of food waste, and mostly it's the recyclable to-go containers that I think is the biggest issue. But so far it's going well. I'm having fun. It's all good.
Okay everyone, we're gonna do a tour of the trash that we found. So first of all, these reusable utensils should not be going in the trash because they are reusable. We found 3 of them. Another common thing was food waste. It was very full. All of your food scraps can be going in tiny bin tin and not in the trash. We are also finding a lot of these bones in the trash. I know maybe some of you think that these are not compostable because normally they can't go in compost. But Tiny Bin Tim can eat these actually, he quite likes them. So please put these in the compost in the future. For recycling any of your rigid plastics, so any of the to-go containers, your drink cups, sauce cups, water bottle, pasta, salad boxes, those can all be recycled. And then lastly, it was trash. The trash is mostly napkins and wax wrap that goes around sandwiches and things like that. So we're halfway, and this is all of the to-go containers that we put out of the trash. All of these are recyclable, even though they're soiled.
Ew.
So I would say this is probably the biggest contamination so far. It's only zero waste if you make it zero waste. If these don't go into the blue bin, they're just gonna end up in the landfill. So it's very important to recycle the to-go containers.
So right now we're going to bag according to the categories, the recyclables, and then we're going to weigh them, and then we'll weigh the trash and the food waste and break it down by percentage of the components. Hi guys, it's Ariel. It's been a couple days since the waste audit, so I wanted to update you all on the data that we recorded. We collected almost 50 pounds of trash over a 2-hour period, and 62% of that came from food waste. Now granted, food waste tends to have a higher density than trash or recycling, but that's still a lot of food waste that could have gone into the compost rather than the landfill. Recycling accounted for 17% of the total weight, and most of the issues that we saw were a lot of the to-go containers and other rigid plastics like cold drink containers and grab-and-go food containers, and all of those can be recycled, so remember to do that when you are using those items. So in actuality, actual trash only accounted for 21% of the total weight of the trash. And we're going to be using this data to improve education surrounding waste sorting in the near future. And you can always do your part by remembering to correctly sort your waste into the Trilogy systems and Tiny Bin Tims when you're at the dining halls.
Just to add on what Ariel said, some of the ways to reduce waste in the dining halls is to use their own reusable dishware rather than the to-go containers. So that includes the plates there, the hard silverware, which adds on the next note. Do not put the to-go containers in the trash, rather you should put them in the recycling. They are rigid plastic, so therefore they can be recycled, and that includes if there's food scraps in there, if they're soiled, it's perfectly okay. And on the third thing, when you're dining or eating in, make sure to use less napkins because that reduces the overall waste consumption.
So I hope that you found this interesting and maybe learned a thing or two. And yeah, bye. See you in the next vlog.